Sairam. Leela number 5. Equality of vision. I look at everyone with equality. Many people come to my darbar with different motives and needs. The people who are here are also as different can be. Some are God-fearing, some are seekers of knowledge and enlightenment, others are seekers of wealth, health and progeny, others are rugs. Nonetheless, I look at each and everyone with equality, said Baba. Here are two such Leelas. The year was 1913 and Nam Sapta was being performed by some of the devotees. The Dwarkamai was packed as devotees had gathered together to participate in the week-long program. Savitribai Tendulkar was also present and so was Baba Sahib Tarkar. Baba calmly said, "Go Shama, there is a man sitting against the wall of the Sabha Mandap. He wishes to have darshan. Go and bring him up immediately." Shama did as he was bidden. Indeed, there was a man huddled next to the wall of Dwarkamai, but he was in a bad shape. The man was not very old, but his hands were shaking and his head was nodding. He was drooling at the mouth. His body was full of boils that oozed pus. Some of the boils had turned to open sores that were full of maggots. Files covered his chest. The torn clothes that he had on were filthy and dirty. There was an overpowering stretch of for a door. Shama seemed oblivious of this and holding the man by his hand brought him to Baba. The man fell at Baba's feet and tears of joy poured from his eyes. Baba placed his hand of benediction on his head and said, "Bhau, what have you brought for me?" His devotee's joy knew no bounds at that moment. Slowly and painstakingly, he took out a dirty piece of cloth and opened a bundle. Inside the bundle was a small piece of paper that had 2 to 3 pieces of sugar candy. With his shaking hands, he handed the candy to Baba with utter devotion. On receiving the candy, Baba gobbled it up. Then Baba placed his palm on his head and gave him modi and permission to leave. The man slowly but joyously left the Dwarkamai. Baba Sahib Tarkar watched the whole scenario with keen interest and was so moved by Baba's compassion and love that he could not hold back his tears. Om Sai Ram.